Serious writing. Some extremely rare tiles in review of serious writing. I don't know. Don't know. Points make Porcupine Lad a member of the Legion of Superheroes. Yes. He gets through his costumes, doesn't he? Doesn't he? Very quickly. He keeps tearing them. Catnip, what's your option? Very... is it going to be written in R tiles in? Thinking of Scarble? What's that? Scrabble. Those are tiles, but that doesn't work. In review of, so it could be RE. Related to serious writing. Not sure. Going to need 2. Find some other options first. 2 down. Involuntary action including banter ending badly. Involuntary action involving banter ending badly. Okay. So, is it going to be something like a shiver, maybe? Or is it a tick? An involuntary action is usually a tick, isn't it? Including banter. Foggy's got it. Good. I'm glad you're here, Foggy, because we'll need you for this crossword. Oh, could be reflex. Bullboy said yes, but I don't know what to. Including banter. What is your banter? I don't like the word banter. It's too... For me, it feels quite sexist, quite blokey. I just don't like that. I prefer badinage, you know. Tick and rag for banter. So your voluntary action is tick. There we go. There we go. Rag is banter. Okay, I think I would have struggled to have got that. So it's rag in tick, and if it ends badly, it is tragic. Thank you very much. 3 down. You're allowed to come in a little quicker on these ones, of course. This is the second one, so happy for you to pop in a bit quicker. It's not common. Ordinary character. Just ditching upturned luge. It's not common. Rare. Ordinary is going to be O. Character ditching upturned luge. So are we going to be getting rid of EGUL? Are we going to be getting rid of that from something? Figurine. It's not common. That feels like it's a definition. Ordinary will be O. Almost certainly. I mean, watch me crash and burn. Character ditching upturned luge. Puzzling. Okay. Eagle from regular. Okay. Ordinary could be regular. 1A is a lot more straightforward now the T is in place. Really? Well, the ordinary character is regularity. Wow. And then take luge out of it. So it's regularity, but take luge out of it, it's reversed. And you get rarity, and it's not common. There we go. I'll tell you what I do have. I have a box of commons here from Magic the Gathering. I've got a box of Magic the Gathering commons. Woohoo! All from Throne of Eldraine, if you're interested. There we go. They arrived for me this morning. Play set of all the commons, because I can't afford any of the uncommons or rares. There we go. 1 across. Some extremely rare tiles in review of serious writing. So this is an anagram of rare tiles, but without the last letter in rare or something. Tiles in review must mean we're anagramming. There's got to be something. It could be my House of Commons. That's bloody stupid on Garrett. I absolutely love it. I do play Magic the Gathering card lot. I do not play it well. Review. Look back. I haven't got it. A chunk of letters. Oh, so it's going to be something It's got to be hidden. So it's literally hidden on the screen in reverse and with the T. So it's got to be literary. Okay, it is literally. I'm so close to saying it with the word literally. Hidden here. Literary. There we go. Okay, we now know 4 down starts with an R. Annoyed with lag, 60 minutes, upset one with thick skin. Annoyed with lag, 60 minutes, upset one with thick skin. I've got this one 4 down. That was very well hidden, the Podo. Completely agree. This is a reasonably nice clue, like it. Definition here is going to be one with thick skin. Which is not me, my skin is quite thin. So, one with thick skin, I immediately think... well, apart from my grandmother, I immediately think rhinoceros. Now, sorry, Gran, I love you. I'm glad you're not watching. So, I mean, there's your hour. 60 minutes is an hour, which is H. Annoyed with lag. I mean, it's got to be rhinoceros. A ripotamus. Upset one with thick skin. Con is lag. Yes, that's true. Both terms for a prisoner, a criminal. So annoyed with lag. That's saw con. It's saw con reversed, and it's not H for 60 minutes. It's HR. In fact, it's 1 HR. 60 minutes is 1 hour, so it's IHR. That is very devious, very devious. So it's saw con. IHR all reversed for rhinoceros. That's actually very clever charade. I'm using your term there, Foggy. Using it. Good. 9 across. A set of lines as a form of transport. A set of lines as a form of transport. I mean, I feel a form of transport must be the clue. I feel like it's a double definition. I feel like it's I feel like it's going to be double definition here of a set of lines. It's a term in mathematics or something, and it's a form of transport. Okay. People are saying choo-choo. Okay. Oh. I mean, a form of transport, something rail, I do agree with. Choo-choo is the sound that a boat makes, in my humble opinion. Quatrain. I don't know. I mean, a set of lines could be a quatrain. A quatrain is a set of lyrical lines, isn't it? It's like a poem, isn't it? But why? I mean, the form of transport's the train. Form of. Qua is Latin for as. Oh my goodness. Now, we've got a queue here. I'm going to queue up. It's queued, okay? We've got a queue. That's what I'm saying. So, Latin for as, and then form of transport train for quatrain. 9 down. Queue up. Smacker that may leave mouth discoloured. Smacker that may leave mouth discoloured. What? I mean, quip may leave mouth discoloured. Why would it be discoloured? Quip, quad, quin. Annoyingly, there are lots of 4-letter words starting with Q. Smacker is a kiss. Smacker that may leave mouth. Oh, how about a 5-letter word for mouth and then take an X out of it or something? A quiz, yeah. Oh, a smacker is a quid, isn't it? Okay. So a smacker is a term for £1, which is a quid, which is also a term for £1. Very difficult for non-Brits there. Do sort of apologise. Why might it leave the mouth discoloured though? Sorry, effrontery. Well, it just means you're more enlightened, effrontery. You're very knowledgeable. I mean, that's my current theory, but I don't understand Well, it might leave the mouth discoloured. It might not be a proper mouth. It might be like a river mouth. Hopefully it's right though. Gonna move on to 11 though. Maybe it's a homophone. Don't like it if it is. Don't think it is. Idaho woman turned to heifer. Bovine tuberculosis is seen in set. Idaho. This is a very long clue. Idaho woman turned to heifer. Bovine tuberculosis is seen in set. Okay, it's actually quite good. It's not idiot cow, but you're close. Pokernuts. Hi, Pokernuts. Hope you're doing well. Quid is some chewing tobacco. Ah, you chew a quid, so it's like a plug, isn't it? So that's why it might leave your mouth discoloured, because it's chewing tobacco. And that, of course, stains your mouth, leaves it brown. This is an idiot box. So this is a definition of set, television set. It's your idiot box. The fact that I watch a lot of television is neither here nor there, but I do agree with idiot box. So Idaho, ID, woman, turned. I mean, your woman, is that die? So actually, is Idaho IO rather than ID? And there is an X there. Okay, can someone start crossing off what letters we've got and tracking whether it's a pangram or not? Because I'm feeling confident here with the Q and the X already. So ID is Idaho. Bovine tuberculosis is TB. So we've got I, O, and ox. Your bovine is your ox. Where does the IO come from? Thanks, Apollo. Good work. Idaho woman turned. So it's in reverse or something. Anyway, it's definitely idiot box. I'm not quite sure on the parsing. I know that ox is your bovine. TB is tuberculosis. Idaho was going to be ID. So it's die in IO, is it? Anyway, I'm going to move on. I'm going to do 5 across. Old-fashioned monitor accepts current evaluation. Old-fashioned monitor accepts current evaluation. I'm pretty sure I've got it. Io was a woman who turned into a cow. Blimey. I think I've got this one. I've got a 50-50 chance of getting it right. I'm not sure where one letter goes in it. So an old-fashioned monitor. None of your slimline monitors these days. It's going to be a CRT, isn't it? It's going to be a CRT monitor. So I'm going to put the C and the T in because I don't know. It accepts current in physics. That's I. So is it that for an evaluation or that? So it's either blimey. It's either crit or cert. And crit as in criticism. Thank you very much. So it's putting the I in CRT for criticism, which is an evaluation. 6 down. So we've got literary crit. That's actually a thing, isn't it? 6 down. Idealised word of religion against being subsumed by Catholicism. Ugh. Idealised word of religion against being subsumed by Catholicism. Catholicism is RC, isn't it? So if it's all consumed, Royal Catholic or something like that is RC. And we're going to be subsumed by it, so we're going to put everything else inside of it. Word of religion must be Amen. Ha! And I thought it was going to be romantic then. But is it going to be romantic? Because if something's idealised, it's romantic. And Om. Right. Okay, so Om, it's one of the words in a mantra, isn't it? So Om. Against, if you're against something, you're anti, and then that makes put Om, anti in RC, and you get romantic. If something's idealised, it's romantic. It's not quite idealistic. Okay, let's have a look at 7 down. Of course, what is 7 down? Well, this is 7 up, so that is 7 down. Never not funny. 7 down. Article about rugby involving too much silence. Article about rugby involving too much silence. Yes, it's literally one of the shows in yep, yes, Sensei. Article is probably the, because it's probably one that starts with a T, about rugby. Now that's RU. Involving too much, maybe that's OD. Silence. Okay, I've not done that right, but that's my current parsing. Yes, there will be a day egg fried cheese when I open that. When I open that can and or have it opened, and it's just it's not RU, it's the other one, rugby league. How dare it be rugby league? So is it that? Oh, it is. It's not oh, hang on. So someone says it's not RU, and someone says it is RU, but it's in the wrong place. Ooh. Something like that. You've got all the parts of each other. I'm missing a letter, though, and I don't know what letter I'm missing. So the article is the. About rugby. Nah. OTT is the too much. Oh, disregard Kai Blot. So it's rugby league. Throttle, thank you. Oh my god, that's really hard. That's a thing and a thing and a thing, isn't it? I needed an emote for thing and a thing and a thing. Throttle. So it's OTT in RL, which is rugby league, in the. It's a thing and a thing and a thing. OTT in RL in the. Thing and a thing and a thing. And that was 7 down, which of course is. To Duckluine. Love it, love it. I will be calling it thing and a thing and a thing, though, because it's easier for me to remember. Telegraph. The speakers for and against ad-libbing. The speakers for and against ad-libbing. I don't know. For and against, pros and cons. Now, the speaker, we could be doing... Kai Blot's got this one. Good. This probably sounds like Clue, because it's to the speaker. For and against. Sensei's got it. Tell me, Sensei. I want to know if you've got it. If you throttle something, you stifle it. It's nothing to do with revving an engine or anything like that. It's just it's not to do. If you throttle something, you tone it down. You try and stifle. 4 is pro. Okay. Ad-libbing. Okay, so it must be improv based on that. Okay. Scott is actually a big fan of improv, so that's good. The speakers for and against ad-libbing. I don't get it. That V. Oh, I'm the speakers for. I'm pro. And if you're against, you're versus, like Manchester United versus Manchester City. You put a V in there. Man v City. City v United. Nice. Good clue. Good clue. And that gives us a V. So that's helpful for the pangrams. So Apodo says, what have we got left? F, JK, WZ. I'm still hopeful. Syndicate of old men providing protection. Syndicate, 8 down. Syndicate of old men providing protection. Joe versus the volcano. Roe v. Wade. Yep, absolutely. Could be a double pangram. We haven't had one of those yet, Foggy and Fogarty. We got a Foggy and Fogarty. It's very confusing. I'm very much looking forward to that time. There is a crossword somewhere out there that has more than two of each letter in, and it's an astonishing crossword for New Year's Day 2018, I think. 2018 or 2018 sounds about right. It was in the Independent. Absolutely astonishing crossword. Syndicate of old men providing protection. Yes, when you're next born, better surname, Fogarty. Yeah, yeah. Apodo, we'd see more unusual letters by now. Syndicate of old men feels like it's just double definition. Providing protection. And a syndicate of old men. But I don't know. Haven't spotted it. I'm going to remove ing just in case, but that is what my current thinking is. You're counting the Q and V twice since they're crossed. That's not how these things work. That is not how counting works. If it was, yeah. 12 across. I'll marry most of Entourage in turn. I'll marry most of Entourage in turn. I feel like I should be able to get this. In turn could mean reverse. And an entourage is your posse. It's your... it's your... Oh, we think... Oh, okay. Okay, let's... Sorry, going to quickly skip back to 8 down. Covering says... who said that? Warble J. So why is that again? So a cove ring. A cove is a syndicate, is it? No, a syndicate is going to be your ring. It's an old men. Old men is cove. Okay, there we go. So covering provides protection. A cove ring. Okay, so I'll marry. I think I want to be a vicar. Someone who marries is a vicar or something like that. Yeah, almost literary critic, isn't it? Across the top line there. I'll marry most of Entourage, most of your group, most of your posse. It's very strange for an 8-letter grid to only have 3 checking letters. Sorry. Yeah, that is very true. Isn't it a rule that most... you should always have 50% of everything at least checked? Maybe there is something, because they do hide themes in crosswords, maybe there is something that has gone on here. Ugin is a dragon in Magic the Gathering. Maybe he's an elder dragon. Maybe no, I don't think it's that. Look at column 1. Oh, liquid. Oh, so we got critic here. This would be an liquid. That's interesting. Yeah. So this is why I also like crosswords, because the setters are devious sods. And they like hiding things. So I think that when we get down here, that we'll probably be able to put an I in here, in this square down here in the bottom right, and in the bottom left, we'll probably be able to put an I in here for bonus words. But we'll get to that later. 12 across, I'm not spotting. How? Someone enlighten me if you've got it. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Warble J. In turn. I'll marry. That feels like retinue. Retinue. Oh, most of entourage. Your entourage is your retinue. Thank you. That was the word I was looking for. In turn, reverse retinue, but not the last letter. And you get a uniter for that when you do all that. And they are someone who marries. That's lovely. Let's have a look at... also, bonus thing. It's not just you can add an I and we get critic. It's literary critic. It's going to be liquid something. It's not just going to be a bonus word. It's going to be a whole bonus phrase along the side of the thing. So when we do 15, it'll join up with 1 down. But I'm not doing that yet. I'm doing 14 across. No. State founder holds French here, confining infected in need for this of this. State founder holds French here, confining infected in need of this. Okay, I think... Oh, no. I mean, infected might be ill, but French here, that's definitely ici. Right. Not drowning in my own coffee. Oh, and so it's got to be penicillin. But why? Okay. EC is around ill, which is all in pen. Hang on. Have we got a thing and a thing and a thing? Have we got a Turduckluan again? A thing and a thing and a thing. State founder is going to be a pen. Holds French here, which is EC, which confines the infected, which is ill. It's a thing and a thing and a thing. Woot woot. bonus points for thing and a thing and a thing. 13 down. We've only got the one clue, one letter here. Watch War God and Lout, each having finally run off in good order. Watch War God and Lout, each having finally run off in good order. I think this is going to be an anagram of Watch War God and Lout. No. It's going to be anagrams of things, but we're going to be taking the last letters out of stuff. We're going to be taking the D out of War God, the T... Oh dear, that coffee. Blimmin' heck. And Lout. So how many letters that gives us? That gives us 8 letters, but we need 2 more. Yeah, I think that's how it's going to work. And also we need an I, and I can't see any I's easily in there. Watch War God and Lout. I know you've gone ahead and done 15 across. I will do 15 across after this 13 down. Watch War God. I mean, a War God that's going to be RAs, Mars, and Lout. If you watch, you look at, you maybe those 8 letters and in, or possibly ing for in good, and then order, and then it all means watch. So War God and Lout and in. Doesn't look promising based on the letters I've written down there, Caroline. That's a shame. In good order. Something law. No, not spotting it. Okay, let's go over to 15 across, because I know some of you have done it, and it will help give us first letters to lots of other things. 15 across. Knock up a stink over fuel. Knock up a stink over fuel. That's going to be a word that could probably go after liquid. Knock up. Create a stink odour over fuel gas. Oh, gas is probably liquid gas, something or other, maybe. Is it gas? Knock up. No. If you knock something, you rap, don't you? You if you knock on a door, you rap sharply. So it's pat, and it's got to be raffin. So it's liquid paraffin, which is lovely. Where does the raffin come over? Knock up, rap. A stink. What's the stink? Knock up. Yep, so we got NI and stuff there. NIF. I don't know. RAF in a stink over fuel. Not sure what's going on, but it's got to be paraffin, right? Because that is the fuel. I think it's that. 18 across. Loses knack for coiling hose only a foot long. Loses knack for coiling hose only a foot long. Oh, it's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Does that help me? Knock up there. A stink. Oh, a niff reversed. Oh, that's really obscure. Yeah, really obscure word for a stink. Oh, it niffs a bit in here. Bit of a niff, yeah. I think that's right. Loses knack for coiling hose, only a foot long. 5'5", feels like the definition is only a foot long. About loses knack for. There's a definition there. I'm going to click on that definition because I want to see it. Let's have a look. Niff, an unpleasant smell. Informal British. There you go. There we go. Loses knack for coiling. Or coiling could mean anagram. Coiling hose, maybe anagram of hose. Food beckons, Gary. Thank you very much for being here. See you later after you've eaten, if you come back. If I haven't driven you away. J, W, K, and Z left for the pangram. Still JKWZ. I think we've got a chance. Anagram of loses knack. Okay. A coiling hose that's only a foot long. What on earth is that? Loses knack. Oh, it's got to be ankle something rather. Ankle socks. Wow, it's that type of hose. Wow, you know, hose that you wear. I was entirely down the garden hose route. So ankle socks. Nice. This is actually not too bad for the toughie. The toughie I do generally enjoy less than the normal Daily Telegraph. But this one's all right. I'm liking this one. 16 down. Duo from Edinburgh's Fringe in Britain. Edinburgh's Fringe in Britain's raised something below the kilt. Well, based on something worn below the kilt, I know what it must be, but why? It does give us the K. Good. So J-Z and W. J-Z and W left to go. In fact, there's 2 Ks there, isn't there? 2000. So this must be a skein duo. Okay, it's got to be a skein duo. But I don't know how you spell the second word. It's got to be a skein do. It's the equivalent of a pocket, I believe. It's so that they've got something to put stuff in. Or actually, is that the sporran? The skein do is the ceremonial thing on the sporran, isn't it, or something? I know it is spelt like that in front of me. That does not help me here today. I know that there is. The skein do is the dirk, right? I mean, it's got to be. How is it going to be spelt? It's got to be skein do though. Duo from Edinburgh. Edinburgh's Fringe. DHU. Okay. In Britain's raised. Oh my goodness. How does this work? Is this right? Let's have a look at 26 cross, because we know that it's got to be with an I. It's got to go with the N. 26 cross. Let's have a look at 26 across and then 27 across to try and work out what this final thing is going to, what this bottom row is going to be. There are alternatives. Okay. In terms of spelling. Well, we'll find out which one it is. Net locator crosses a river. Net locator crosses a river. This has got to be URL. A URL. It's that kind of net. It is the URL is a net locator. You know, this is how you find a website. It's a URL. Put A into it and you get URL, which is a river. It's a range of mountains. Oh yeah. So hang on. It's not an I. It's just an E. Interesting. Neural. So it's going to be like neural network or something. 27 across. Multi-purpose tool. Set in possession of promising person. Hang on, Warble J. Hang on, Warble J. We're not there yet. 27 across. Multi-purpose tool set in possession of promising person. So this is a word that's got to go after neural. Don't know why it's an E instead of an I, because we've got literary critic, that's an I. Liquid, that's an I. Bit weird. Multi-purpose tool. I mean, that's a multi-purpose tool. That is for the undersea tortoises and things like that. Swiss Army knife is my multi-purpose tool. But in possession of promising person. You've got this, Balls Boy. Hint, please, Balls Boy. Hinty woo. It can't be anything to do with the Swiss Army knife, though, can it? No. There's 8 letters. So, what is it? Swiss Army. No, Sensei. No. The word for set inside a promising person. A promising person, that would be like a protege, a savant, a genius. They'd be an up-and-coming. Up and coming. Okay. So, this is rough with a 30-second delay. If you try and refresh Pokenuts, you might get in a bit quicker. Just it might help with your delay. Comma, and maybe a comma. Okay. Come. So is it like that? Neural computer. Oh my word! So it's put. If you set something, you put it, and then you get put in comma. You get a neural computer, which is not really a thing, but it is. So there we go. Right, let's have a look at this one. So someone had done something on this one. 24 across. World chess body admits limits of diagonal play. Yep, that's fine. Got this one. I'll give this a few seconds. World chess body admits limits of diagonal play. Okay. The limits of diagonal, they're going to be D and L. And FIDE is the World Chess Organization. So you get fiddle, and that is to play, to fiddle. 22 across. Why haven't you selected 22 across? There we go. Hopes for area neighbouring Western Isles. Hopes for area neighbouring Western Isles. Okay, well, area is A, Western is W. Oh, a wish. Hopes for area. Hopes aspire. No. Aims. Aims could be your hopes. Neighbouring Western Isle. Oh, it's FIDE. Okay, did not know that. Not spotting this one. Hopes for area neighbouring Western Isles. There's got to be a W in here, unless it's referring to Western Isles. I don't think it can be. Let's have a quick look at 17 down to see what it crosses with. Artificial intelligence books for a counter. They lack natural warmth. Ugh. I've got this one. Well, I've got 17 down. I've got this one. They do lack natural warmth because they are cold-blooded. Artificial intelligence. Not sure what that's about. Actually, that's got to be AI. So it's reptilia, but why? Artificial intelligence, that's AI. Books, lit per. So counter, we're going to be reversed. AI lit. So lit, that's your AI lit. And then if 4 is per. I've turned it to a pixel. No! Oh. I hope I come back soon. Almost coming back, but not quite. Okay, well, it will be back soon. Sorry about that. 22 across. Hopes for neighbour. Hopes for area. Neighbouring Western Isles. It is not necessarily EI here, isn't it? It's a weight, is it? So hopes, if you hope you await, yes. Area, neighbouring Western. How is Isles, AITS there? Is that an isle that I've never heard of? AITS. Glad that I'm back. What is AITS? It's just a synonym for an isle. Okay. Not heard in small islands, fair enough. So what does this mean for this scheme do? How does it get spelt? The duo from Edinburgh's Fringe is E and H. So it's got to be E there and H there. In Britain, which is UK, E and, so it's E and H, E and H, literally E, literally and, literally H. In the UK, upturned, there's UK, and then with an S, which is, I'm not sure where the S comes from, but there we go, it's that. Let's have a look, 13 across. What? Oh, right. So yes, this was. Yes, we'll come back to that one. Oh no, hang on. We've got some interesting letters in it now. So it's 7-3, and it ends in something something O. Watch War God and Lout, each having finally run off in good order, working something. Warblejay, give me if you know 13 down or Bullsboy, can I have a strong hint? Oh, it was UK's rather than just UK, so that accounts for the S. Thank you, Ollie. Good afternoon. Hope you're well. Oh, tickety boo! Wow. Okay. So your how does this work? Ticker minus R. What? I mean, your ticker's your heart, not. Oh no. A watch is literally something that ticks. So it's a ticker. Take the last letter, the last R off, because it's run off. Run is R in cricket, take the R off. Now, TYR is a war god, I assume. And a lout is a boar, BOOR. Take the R off of all of ticker, tier, and boo. My word, absolutely. Yeah, definitely living up to its Toughie name. Still, we've just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clues. Here we go. We're nearly there. 23 across. It's not easy going on vacation in turbulent Ulster. It's not easy going on vacation in turbulent Ulster. Well, it's going to be an anagram of Ulster around 2 letters that I don't understand yet. And it'll mean it's not easy. Oh, just Jay-Z. Come on, rapper. Come on, rapper. Warblejay's got it. So it's an anagram of Ulster around 2 letters. But what are those 2 letters? Going on vacation is GG? Why is it GG? That doesn't make any sense. And once you've told me that, I know the answer because it's an anagram of Ulster and GG, so that's fine. I mean, oh, on vacation. We are literally vacating the word going. So take the O, the I, the N. Oh my, that's terrible. That's a really good. I'm writing that down. On vacation. That is excellent. That is a very devious way of saying take the first and last letters. It's struggle. So anagram of Ulster around GG. Struggle, which is something that isn't easy. 19 down. Come on, J and Z. Bruise and thump are regularly seen here. Yep, got this one. Nice surface. Nice surface. Nice surface. Bruise and thump are regularly seen here. Telegraph wouldn't dare use vacation to mean holiday. Would they not? Is that because it's an American thing? So this is literally every other letter regularly means take every other letter off bruise and thump. So B something U S, B something U something S. That's B U S. T something U something P. So it's bust up, and you get bruise and thump from a bust up. You definitely do. 20 down. A grand art holding struck by shock. A grand art holding struck by shock. Okay. It's got to be aghast, but why? Why is it aghast? If you're struck by shock, you're aghast. No, it's just shock, isn't it? Because struck must somehow be S. What is hast then, Fogarty? AG has T. Okay. A grand is AG. Hast is holding. Okay, so it is struck by shock. So holding is hast. A grand, G for grand. Hast for holding. Struck by shock, you're aghast. 25 across. Steelback trucks packing to be announced. Steelback trucks packing to be announced. Yeah, it's looking so good for the Pangram. And now, I mean, I think I know what 21 must down, but we're not going to get the Pangram, which is so disappointing. Steelback trucks packing to be announced. Steal. If you steal something, you nab. Truck's gonna be steal back. So it's got to be reversed, maybe. Packing to be announced. Packing to be announced. We've got to put TBA in, yeah. To be announced, TBA. We've got to put that in because it's packing it. Trucks. What are the trucks? We've got trucks here. I will admit I know 21 down, so I'm going to do 21 down now. European remaining having time for France. European remaining having time for France. I mean, it's got to be let for two reasons. One, because then you get covering letter if we were to put an E here. So it's covering letter, and if we put an E here. And a let is a European. But I don't get the wordplay on that one. Don't get the wordplay on that one. But it's got to be that. It's definitely got to be that. Left. Okay. Okay, there are 5 things left. There are 5 things remaining. So that's. But then we're swapping time, the letter T, for France, the letter F. So replace the F in left with T, and you get let. Thank you. Yes, well done. And this, it's a type of truck apparently, but reversed. Type of truck, 5 letters. I'm hoping that the TBA, because Balls Boy's got this, and I can't work out, even based on that, what it's going to be. Can I have another hint, please? Please, Balls Boy. France is F in those. Yes, in the country stickers that you put on your number plate. Back trucks. If you truck, you haul. If you can make letters by adding the missing vowels, so I take them out. Well, technically, but it's just a bit of fun. A bit of fun that the setter has decided to do. Very simply, to be honest. I can't get this. Balls Boy, hint. Truck is cart. Ooh. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. So it's got to be there. Abstract? Why would it be abstract? So to be a to be TBA on the outside. I don't get this. Note it's trucks, so it's carts. Okay, so it's carts in TBA. Aha. To be announced, TBA packs carts. That's fine. And then you get abstract, which is to steal. I don't understand that. That definition can abstract, as in it's not a tangible thing. I don't think it is. I don't know the meaning. I can't swap it in a sentence. I didn't abstract some money from the bank, for example. I don't get it. So if someone can use it in a sentence to mean steal, please do. But in the meantime, I'm going to submit the puzzle. Yes, 100%. 100%. Used euphemistically to indicate that someone has stolen something. Thank you very much, Sensei. Did not know that. We've just got 1,200 more points, and what do points mean?